What's going on, people? It's your boy Brian Bullock. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Listen, everybody right now is talking about Will and Jada and entanglements. And I know you want my opinion. You want my thoughts. You want to know, what do I really think about entanglements? I can't believe what Will did, what Will said, what Jada did, what Jada said. Well, here's the deal. We can't talk about their entanglement until we first talk about your entanglement. Let me say that again. I said we can't talk about their entanglement until we first talk about your entanglement. We all want to know about the entanglement between Jada and Og, but we got to talk about the entanglements that you are in right now that is killing your legacy and preventing you from moving forward. That's right. Don't stop. Don't change this. Don't scroll out of this. I need you to sit right there, take some notes, because I'm going to deal with 7 entanglements that you have right now that's destroying and killing your legacy. And that's what this channel is all about. It's about helping you build your legacy so that you don't spend the rest of your life building someone else's. So get your notebook. We getting ready to get into entanglements. Okay, first and foremost, we have to define what an entanglement is. An entanglement is a complicated or compromising relationship or situation. Let me say that again. It is a complicated or compromising relationship or situation. I believe that there are 7 things, situations, relationships that you have right now that's stopping you from being your best, that's stopping you from building your name, that's stopping you from building your legacy. Will and Jada have their legacy. Do you have yours? Will and Jada got their money. Do you have yours? Will and Jada have made their mark. Have you made yours? I know you want to get all up in their biz, but can we get up in your biz for a second? You got money to make. You got things to build. You got strategies and ideas and creativity that's locked on the inside of you. You don't have an I Am Legend. Come on now. You don't have a Set It Off under your name. You don't have a Men in Black under your name. You haven't made blockbuster movies yet. So you don't have time just to sit on YouTube and figure out what's up with Will and Jada. Please let your boy help you figure out what's going on with you. And by the time we're done with this video, you're going to say, you know what? There's some entanglements that I'm in that I'm getting ready to get out of right now. Entanglement number 1 is procrastination. That's right. Many of us have an entanglement with procrastination. We have a toxic relationship with this thing called procrastination. You know there's a book you're supposed to write. You know there's a relationship you're supposed to repair. You know there's a business you're supposed to start. You know there's some projects that's been sitting on your table that you've been letting stay there because you know that you're supposed to get to it, but you are procrastinating. Procrastination ain't nothing to play with, and y'all are all tangled up in it and all kissing and intimate with procrastination. You got to break up with procrastination. This is your time to say, you know what? I'm done being committed to procrastinating. I'm about to be committed to my dream. I'm about to be committed to action and execution. I'm about to get some stuff done. You got to break up with delaying the things that you know you're supposed to do right now, but you keep putting it off and shoving it to the side, and it keeps showing up later on in your life because you know you got to stop delaying. Let's get to work. Break up with procrastination right now. Number 2, you have an entanglement with self-doubt. That's right. Some of us have this unhealthy entanglement to self-doubt. You rehearse self-defeating words over yourself all the time. I'm not good enough. I don't think I can do it. I don't know, dog. I just don't know if it's going to happen for me. I just don't think I'm good enough, strong enough, tall enough, big enough, rich enough, whatever it is. I just feel like it's self-doubt, and you are entangled with it, and it's destroying and killing your legacy. You got to stop rehearsing those doubts, and you got to have faith in your creator, and you have to have faith in the gift that he put on the inside of you. Your creator made you bigger than this, bolder than this, badder than this, but you are so immersed and entangled with self-doubt, you're not getting stuff done. You're not making your money. You're not out here doing what God put in your heart to do because you are entangled, baby girl, with some self-doubt. But you need to start saying, nope, I can do this. I am capable. I am strong enough. I am big enough. I am wealthy enough to get done the things that I know I'm supposed to do. Listen, self-doubt, peace, you out. The relationship's over. Bye. Cancel. Done. Break up. Peace. It's over. Tell self-doubt, get out your house right now. Entanglement number 3 is debt. You heard that right? Debt. Credit card debt. Car loan debt. Student loan debt. Debt. That's right. Many of us are entangled with debt Now, here's the deal. Debt is that kind of entanglement that your friends are okay with. Debt is the kind of entanglement where your friends come to you and they be like, hey, there's nothing you can do. Debt do be looking good. I would have did the same thing. You got to realize that those people, because they have their own entanglements with debt, they say, hey, debt's one of those things where it is what it is. There's nothing you can do. As long as you're breathing, you're going to be a little bit entangled in some debt. Well, I'm saying no to that right there, because debt is the kind of entanglement that makes you feel good in the moment, but later on you be like, why? Why did I take out that loan? Why do I have to pay these bills? Why is it racking and stacking up on me? It's because it was an entanglement. It was not a friendly relationship. It was not a healthy relationship that was going to help you build legacy. Debt has been causing you stress and worry and fear and anxiety. Can I get an amen from somebody? Debt has really been messing you up. It has not benefited you. It benefited you in the moment, but then it took everything you have and took everything that you had. And I'm saying you got to say bye, 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 bye to debt. You got to say, look, that's an entanglement. That's not a healthy relationship for me. I got to get myself from being entangled in this thing so that I can be free to build wealth, so I can be free to work where I want, how I want. I can be free to live where I want. I can just be free to do what I want with my paycheck and not have to give it all away. So do me a favor. Tell debt it's over. The relationship is done. Cut. Scissors. It's over. Bye. Peace. Number 4, you are entangled with randomness. That's right. This is one of my favorite words, randomness. You have an entanglement, a relationship with randomness. What is randomness? Randomness is this realm that some people live in where they just do random things, make random decisions, date random people, go random places. Monday, you're one way. Wednesday, you're a whole nother way. Friday, you're going in a whole nother direction. People who are following you get lost. You just are random. Random is one of those things that people get into because being married to a vision can be scary. Being committed to a plan can be scary. And so randomness is like, hey, why you committed to one plan and one vision? Let's just be open. You should have an open marriage. And so you go to your vision and you say, hey, I know we got a little closed thing, but I'm about to be random. I'm about to be open. I'm about to try everything, do everything, go everywhere, be with everybody. And you got to tell randomness, no, I'm committed. I'm in a committed marriage. I'm in a committed relationship called vision, called my plan, called goals, called legacy, called vision. You can't just keep running around. You 30, you about to be 40. You 35. Why are you still going to random clubs, dancing with random people, just doing random stuff? And I'm telling you, no, you got to get to a place where you find yourself in an intentional space where you are headed somewhere, where you are focused, where you got your mind right, where you are committed to the things that are in you, the legacy that you're trying to build. You can't just keep hooking up with all kind of plans and visions. You can't just keep hooking up with all kind of ideas. You want to be in an MBA on Monday. You want to be a rapper on Tuesday. You want to be a doctor on Wednesday. Then you're trying to be an astronaut on Thursday. Then you want to be just by yourself on Friday. It's too much. You're bothering us. It's a lot. So I need you to do me a favor. I need you to get married. I need you to be committed to your vision. I need you to be committed to your values, committed to your purpose. That's how you're going to get out of that entanglement with randomness. Entanglement number 5 is comfort. Ooh, some of y'all got a relationship with comfort. And I mean, let me tell y'all something about comfort. Y'all come here real quick. Comfort is comfy. You hear me? Comfort is dizope. Comfort do make you feel good. Comfort be looking good because it's like this nice cozy situation, you know what I'm saying? I just get to chill and lay back. But here's the thing about comfort. Comfort will ease you into losing. Comfort will ease you into a depression. Why? Because when you are comfortable, you're not taking any risks. You're not reaching your full potential. You're not walking by faith. You're not jumping and making any major moves. And I'm telling you that as comfortable as comfort looks, it will mess you up. You cannot stay stuck in one place forever. You cannot stay in a love affair with the past because it looks comfortable to you. No, you got to do the hard thing. You have to do the thing that's not easy. You have to do the complicated thing. You got to jump out of this entanglement and you got to say, no, I got to go for it. I got to reach my potential. I got to get stuff done. I got to make some moves. I got some things that I know that I need to do that's going to require me to step out of comfort, out of ease, into a place of difficulty. But I know that on the other side of that difficulty, there is growth. I'm preaching, y'all. Can y'all hear what I'm saying? On the other side of the difficulty, there's some good stuff. There's some rewards. So I can't just stay comfortable forever. I can't just stay in high school. Y'all ever seen a person who kept getting kept back in high school? And they're just comfortable in the 12th grade, but you 22. How you comfortable in the 12th grade, but you 23? You got a mustache. You drop your kids off at the nursery. You park in the teacher's parking lot. You older than everybody in the building. No, you got to graduate. You got to get promoted. You got to go to the next level. You cannot stay where you are because it's comfortable, because comfort will ultimately kill you. You got to go for your dream, go for your purpose, and pursue everything that God put inside of you. What's going on, people? It's your boy, Brian Bullock. Listen, it's easy to live life in the haze and in the realm of randomness, where you're making random decisions and doing random things. But you got to get to a place where you decide, you know what? I'm not living random anymore. I'm about to pursue my dreams and build my legacy. Do me a favor. I need you to order the book, Living for Legacy, right now. It is the blueprint for creating a life that matters. In this book, I deal with relationships. I deal with how to make your last name bigger than your first. I deal with building generational wealth, breaking generational cycles. I deal with everything you could possibly think of when it comes to your life and your legacy. So do me a favor, go to brianmbullock.com, order the book right now. I'm signing everyone. You make sure that you get this into your library. It will absolutely bless you. It is time for us to build our legacy instead of building everyone else's. So peace. Holla. Number 6, you have an entanglement with comparison. This one is huge, huge. I could talk about this all day because comparison is the silent assassin that's killing your legacy. Comparison is you scrolling on Instagram all day, just saying, how come I don't have a man like that? How come I don't have children like that? How come I didn't go to that trip? How come they didn't invite me to that thing? How come I'm not on an airplane going somewhere? I tell you why not, because that's not your life. That's not your destiny. That's not you. You got to get to a point and to a place where you recognize, hey, I've got to water my own grass. I got to live my own life. I got to stop comparing myself to Will and Jada. And I've got to start living my own truth. You need to have a red table talk with yourself. You need to invite you to your red table talk. And you need to say, I'm entangled with comparison. I have a bad relationship with comparing myself to everyone else and devaluing who I am based on who I think everyone else is. You have to stop. You got to love your life. You got to love your family. You got to love the person you're married to. You got to love the kids that you have. You got to love the people in your house. You got to love where you work and the people you do business with. You cannot spend all your time just comparing yourself and crying about how come I don't look like so. You don't look like so-and-so because you're not so-and-so. You are not Jada. You are not Will. You are you. So you got to step up. You got to be you. You got to water your grass. You got to plant them flowers. You got to do something to make sure that you don't get killed by comparison, but that you're recognizing my life matters, my legacy matters, and it's worth building. So comparison, broke up, peace, cut, done, over, out. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Entanglement number 7 is victimhood. This is the idea that you are entangled in a mentality of blame, where you blame everybody else, where the reason why you're not progressing, the reason why you're not building legacy is because, you know, the man don't want you to make it, and people got their foot on your neck, and my mother doesn't care about me, and my dad never opened up one door for me, and all these different things that we have. At the end of the day, they are things that make us feel like victims. And as long as we feel like victims, we don't ever take responsibility for our own legacy in our own life. I am aware of some of the obstacles and challenges that are in your way, but that does not make you a victim. I totally get that there is some things that are happening that are unjust. There are some things that are happening to you that's not fair, but that does not make you a victim. You got to take responsibility for your legacy in your life. You got to say, no. I'm not going to accept mediocrity. I'm not going to accept these excuses. I'm not going to accept that these obstacles are going to stay in my way forever. No, I got something to build. I got things to do. I got some stuff that I'm trying to get done. And so you got to get to a place where you stop speaking the language of a victim and start talking the language of a victor. I'm preaching up in here. You got to get to a place, my brother. You got to get to a place, my sister, where you say, no, I'm going to build legacy. And I know the stuff that's in my way, but you better tell those mountains they best to move. They better get out your way. They got to leave now. Why? Because the Lord has put you on the earth to build legacy. So listen, these are the things that I need you to get entangled from. You got too many entanglements going on. And I want you to get out of these entanglements, and I want you to be committed and be married to your purpose, to your dreams, and to your legacy. Do me a favor. I need you right now. Subscribe to this channel. I need you to share this with somebody. Please put something in the comments. Let me know that you watched. Tell me which one stood out to you most. And I can't wait for us to connect. This is the Legacy community, and I'm so glad to be connected to you. I'm Brian Bullock, and this is how we live for legacy. Peace.